uppercut, uppercut, sonic boom. Well, hello there, humans of these earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and if you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Bushkin. Today we're going to be doing some tactical breakdowns so that you can get an idea on how we do things in the big leagues. Now, I'm just talking about basically, we're going to be breaking down stuff in a way that I don't see a lot of other people doing, so I like doing this. There's a push. We're going to kick this off right away, and you could please like the video and all that kind of thing. That'd be lovely. There are two guys in this house here. You can see, if you look closely, their car is just over there. There you can see right there. Bloody car. What an amazing time to be alive. So what we're going to do is, I'm driving. I'm going to push way around here. Also, have a look at this when we drive in. This may look just pretty random, but they're probably up on the rooftop there. So I'm trying to keep the car as much as possible in cover. So we go beneath the berm first, and then we go away from them, so we're very hard to hit. And I don't actually go directly in and crash the compound. I pull up behind the house, directly behind the house, okay? Now, this is the important part. What you're going to see here from Ouija and I is I'm going to go out the back. Now, obviously, they've probably seen me go into this building. There is a guy just over here behind this house, and there's another guy up here. They've separated. They don't know where I've gone, which is great. And that means that I'm going to be able to move pretty freely around the back here. Did you see how I ran behind this building first? What I'm going to do is kind of run an L route. So I'm going to go behind the building where I get cover and then go directly away to the left so that they don't see me withdraw. So I've not just run straight over the back of this mountain. What I'm trying to do is get an angle while Mr. Ouija actually takes their attention. You hear how he threw that grenade there and he's engaged them. He's just really playing a bit of a sleight of hand, keeping the attention of the two guys over there on him. And then he's going to use me to pick the dude off who's on the back fence line here. Now, all the time this is happening, he's talking to me. He's telling me where he is. He's telling me where he is. If we look down here, this is where Ouija's telling me where he is. Down there, down there, down there, the whole time. So there, oh, hello, look who's popped. And he's still looking for Ouija. He's still lining up that shot. And so now we've got Ouija upstairs in the building on the left of me. He's pulled back just a touch. The bloke is over there behind that little hill. We're going to get the knock on him as he tries to clean Ouija up. And then we're going to push that. Now, again, I don't just go straight across the road. If you have a look back here, the line of sight between him and me is great, but that is a wide open road, okay, all along there. So anyone up the left-hand side here is going to have an angle on that. So rather than just push in, I'm going to leverage around Ouija. By that, I mean, say this is Ouija's house that he's in right now. I'm going to go all the way around there while Ouija holds this guy over here. And that's exactly what's happening. You can see in that shot just there. I've run all the way down the bottom here. Az is pushed across there, directly between him, while this guy is going out the back to try and get the clear on his mate. And we're just slowly going to wind him up, grind him down, clean it up, and go away and win up. Now, that's a simple squad fight. A lot of communication going on there, a lot of flanking. Having your flank in the air like that in a two-man game is always happening because you're basically, each of you is a flank. Each of you is a weak side. So you've got to have a lot of connection and a lot of chat. Even here, this guy does really well, and we don't just give it away. We don't just go in because we've lost from here before. Everyone knows what this is like. A 1v2, you get overconfident, you push, you overextend. One of you gets knocked, the other one races in to try and clear so that his mate doesn't get cleared. And I'm just letting that guy basically, I mean, even there, do you see that? Watch this. Even there where that guy pokes out and he's shooting Ouija, Ouija pulls back. He's not taking any damage. And I don't just rush down and pull because this is the horrible thing about TPP. He's there, but he has a clear field of view on everything that's going on, like from here forward, everything that's there. So if I push down there, he is going to knock me. There's no way around it. He is going to knock me. And then Ouija's going to be forced, because I'd be in the open, Ouija's going to be forced to come out to try and save me. So instead, I just wait and I let Azza work the other side. We got in between us. He has to make a choice. He tries to clear Ouija. We get the kill. Excellent. You can see us doing the same thing here in Pachinki. And as I cross, we get a little bit of an angle, right? Now, this is a completely different thing. I've talked about this before, but this is basically, I really want to talk about doors here as well. You'll hear the guy come in. I see the guy come in. That's a bot in the street, so we're not bothering with him. And if you listen very carefully, he's gone back. So he's going to climb in through the window. Now I know he's inside now. See on the mini map up here, you can see his footsteps, right? I want you to watch back here, okay? You can see his footsteps the whole time. So I know he is dead set straight ahead of me there. So I just clear the door and I'm expecting him to be in that room at the end. And lo and behold, he was absolutely not ready for it and we rinse him up. So another good little tip. Now, this is another one of those engagements we're talking about where basically what you're going to see here is Ouija pushes and gets knocked. Now, this guy instead, I have to push this guy, but this guy, instead of shooting me, he thirsts Ouija. And like that is one of the things that most annoys me in the game. I don't mind someone thirsting someone, but this guy gave up any chance of winning the engagement and saving his friend to get the kill on Mr. Ouija. Like, look at that. He's don't do this. His buddy is up. My buddy is up. I will quite often not thirst this dude here because then I feel like if I don't thirst that guy, there's a good chance that this guy won't thirst my dude. But this guy just commits the most stupid gameplay. It's just such bad gameplay. Okay, this is one of my favorite parts on Erangel. Basically, you've got you see where I parked the car? Okay, there's a reason for this. This plane wreck up here, we all know about this area, right? I'm sure we do. It's a well-known area. Plane wreck, okay? If you get people coming down from this direction, rotating in from this side of the zone, the car here is going to give you some cover if you are over here, right? So you've got basically this big, wide, let's have a look at that. Here we go. Lovely big. Look at this. Like this whole ridge line here with a big shallow depression underneath it. And then you've got your car right here to make sure that anyone coming from behind, you have cover from them as well. So basically, if the circle comes to you, you get a lovely bit of cover and you can just poke this edge. Now, I'm like, dude, someone was just firing down here. I'm going to take that door out. Is there anyone in there? I'm sure there's got to be someone in there. There was someone just firing down there. There's the guys I were firing at. We do our little bit of M416 spraying. God, I hardly ever play with the M4 nowadays. I take everything else. This gun's just too easy. It's just stupid what it can do. It shouldn't be in the game in its current state, but it is. So there you go. We get the guy that's in the car, knocked behind the car. There's another bloke at a tree down there you probably just saw, but he's not coming out. Oh, and there's our mate. Okay, so we're going to just grenade that right in the door. Just want to line that up, get the grenade in the door. There we go. 3, 2, 1. What a beautiful perler of a pineapple. And then we're going to push the bloke down here that is at the tree. He didn't come out, so now I'm basically going to pull the car up pretty sharp here, jump back and nail him behind the tree. Now, Mr. Ouija's dead, so if my partner's dead, this is pretty straightforward. That's why I run a barrel on the Switch. I love the barrel. A barrel is the best fun gun. If my partner's dead, I just get very aggressive. So you heard that gunfire there. There's some dudes just over here. Now, I make a pretty aggressive push here. They are at the rock just above, and I get here just a little bit too late, and they're already ready for me, and they get behind the other side of the rock. Unfortunate. What I'm going to do here, okay, this is a little bit trickier. So they think that I'm using this as cover, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to smoke, and then I'm going to use a smoke. Remember in the first clip that I showed you where I went out the back with the building between me and the bad guys? All I'm trying to do is just slow them down here. There's 2 guys. So I'm going to go all the way out the back, again, where they can't see me, okay? Get real low, get down behind this tree, and then I'm going to smoke that there so that they think that I am still there. And I'm expecting them, because they've played fairly straight so far, I'm expecting what they're going to do is, if we go back and look at this, I'm expecting that what they're going to do, here we go, and this is exactly what I'd do, right? I think that what they'll do is they'll take one guy to come here direct and the other guy will hook low, okay? The reason they won't hook high is because if you look where the circle is up the top here, they're right here, okay? If they hook high up through that part of the circle, anyone that's already rotated in, and there are people that are already in, will be able to shoot down at that direction. So they're going to rotate low along that ridge line. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, here we are. We've thrown our smoke up. And the smoke's in front of the car, it's in front of the hut. They think that there is guys still there, and I'm fully expecting someone to turn up over there on my right. I want one on the left and one on the right. The guy on the right should be coming fairly soon. Watching for him, watching for him. See, I'm still looking over there at the right. I'm not really even worried about the thing up the top. I'm waiting for this flank move, and there it is. I'm not disappointed. Cancel the Gren. Pull out the trusty old balance weapon. There he is. Now his mate's at the top, and his mate now knows what's going on here. And he's in the smoke leaning, trying to edge around the smoke. But my smoke's about to finish, and he is in all kinds of trouble. The smoke finishes, and he's still leaning around the smoke. That's what happens when you didn't throw the smoke, man. It goes quick. So that was a pretty solid flank on my own, anticipating a squad move. And then I'm pushing up to the last few guys who are up here. I'm going to gang bang into that big red car because obviously this is a great little, man fort here. I'm trying to land one just in the top edge of that. There he is. We missed that. Still using the Beryl M762. Now this is an issue. Okay. This is something that you come across a lot in this kind of situation. There are 4 people left alive. Okay, we've got one knock on this guy here. We don't know where his partner is, but we look at where that smoke is. Okay, and that to me screams that the engagement for them, that smoke is protecting them from that area just over there. So for me, I'm thinking the 4th is over there. There's one knocked here, and the other one will be either in the smoke or in the house. And this is how you basically figure this out. Where's the smoke? Like, who's on the other side of that smoke? And then you throw a grenade and nearly set yourself on fire because you're trying to be too cute. So we set up for this, and I'm also quite happy to let the other guy finish it if he wants to. I can hear movement over there. And if there is someone in the house, because that guy's crawled back in, then he's going to be revived and it'll be 2. This is really a tough decision to have to make. You can't be sure. Okay, there we go. He's jumped out. So he's engaged the guy on the other side, which is a terrible move. You can hear them now. And he's left one guy in the hut. Has to be in the hut because he got revived. And I can see he's the guy that I knocked. He was just getting all healed up and ready to go. Ex-Pubg and Mr. Ouija and Mr. Pubg. A couple of Aussies doing their best. And now there's 3 left. He's still up. He's cleared the guy that was on the other side that was very close in the smoke. But I can see him crawling around. We're just going to clear him, and there's the win. Thanks very much for watching, guys. You're the best. Rock on. Look after yourself. Stay safe at the battlefield, all that stuff. Please remember to like the videos, subscribe, and turn up again next week, and we'll do the same thing all over again. Until next time, I'm Bushka. You're the humans. You filthy grubs. Bye for now.